morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? So hopefully, everything is good. Hopefully you guys are, in good health. You're enjoying yourselves in a positive and good manner. Hopefully health is also in good standings. So anyways, so get right to it. So this video is going to be actually a part 3 video that I made. So I made two previous videos before, and this video is going to be entitled Team Leaders Part 3. So those of you that haven't checked out my first two, definitely go check it out. Just head over to my page and it'll be right there. So I might even put the link on the bottom. So anyway, guys, and also having a brief announcement, which I will reveal at the end of this video. So it's related to the reason why I haven't been posting videos back to back or on a weekly basis. So I think it's been a month since I posted a video. So I would definitely explain the reason behind it. The only reason why I didn't say it at that time because I didn't want to jinx it. I know, so I'm trying to have everything at least halfway there. So in this case, it looks that's gonna happen. I'm quite excited and nervous at the same time. So anyways, I will reveal that at the end of this video. So now let's get right to it. Part 3, entitled Team Leaders Part 3. So I know I've mentioned before that what at least what I think. Obviously, no people have you may have your own opinions about it, and that's completely fine. And you're more than welcome to say voice your opinions in the comments below. And we can definitely have a conversation about that. So I know I mentioned that like a team leader or a position or a person of leadership position should always be always continue his humility all the way across and extend that to his fellow staff or employees or whatever or whatnot. So because before you have bosses that that very disrespectful, very demanding, they bark orders without really like helping them or putting themselves in their shoes, things like that. So I understand, yes, obviously that we all start from the bottom up, but some of these people that when they get promoted, it's like they forget, like all the things that they they went through. So now they become a different person and they start being just being quite like I said quite scary. So yeah, like they could be they'll be just disrespectful. They start yelling. When something doesn't go right. They'll take it very very to a personal level. It's honestly it's not good. And I may have mentioned this in my other videos as well. It's not good. See, for me, a person who I would consider a good leader is somebody that teaches, that teaches along the way, that shows you how to do it, so that way next time, you do it right or or even better, whatever. So, so you should always, a person of leadership should always, be humble, be a teacher, be a mentor status, to people that they say they supervising. So and once in a while I ask them if everything's okay, how's your family, things like that, because things happen, life is life, and in this life things will happen. That's completely inevitable. So yeah, so you just got to be there for the person, or try to walk them through it, No, someone that cares, someone that like a manager that actually cares for once, that no that that it's not only about just giving orders and they gives you a deadline to get it done, blah blah blah, or he wants you to do it when he wants you to do it, or otherwise it's a highway. I mean, I don't think for me that's not right. I mean, honestly, like, I shy away from people like that, like you know. So and many times I had to had to leave jobs because of that, because people just had bosses that were just you know like disrespectful. So suffering to me. Like I said, we all put in the time, we all put, we all put in the hours. We all work hard. Not to make a living. So it's not fair that somebody's just constantly disrespecting, yelling, because like at the end of the day, we're all human. Just saying when you mess up, that person can mess up too. Okay, and when he messes up, I'm pretty sure that there's no one telling him anything. So it's not right. Yeah, sorry, I got a little. I think coming down with the sniffles here, but yeah. So like as I was saying, you see, you have to put yourself in a position, because remember, you was once there. You was once, going through the grind, um, like, taking orders at one point, doing the work, putting in the hours, the extra hours, and we all been there. We all been there, and some of us are still doing it. It's just the way it is. So that we finally get the promotion, to the next level. So then, some people seem to forget, where they come from. So now they get all this, all these ideas in their head, thinking, oh, now I'm a manager now, so now I could do me, I can make some changes, blah blah blah. So now they start getting, which your changes is fine, but it depends how you do it, and how you come out, how you come about it, So it's like some of these people, like I said, they lose their humility, they lose their principles, and they become just yeah, a completely different person, completely different person, and now you're seeing it, So and most important thing is you need a staff, right, that will respect you. Okay. Okay. Remember, because at the end of the day, you rely on your people. Okay, to get the job done. Okay, because remember, you cannot do the job alone. That's impossible. Okay, if you want things to be done, in a timely manner, in the accurate manner, then yeah, you have to work with your team. Okay, you have to treat them nice, treat them with respect, with courtesy, and trust me, they will extend that same courtesy and respect back to you. So whatever you give, you're gonna receive the same way. So if you give them hell, they'll most likely give you hell. They might not necessarily come barking at you, but trust me, it'll show in their work. So you get have poor results. You gotta have like a lot of stress. Okay, you're gonna be in a very stressful environment because of that, because your team's gonna be completely miserable. To know that they'll get up in the morning and deal with you, because you already treated them bad in the first place. So yeah, so it's like so no one wants to be there. So you can't have that. So you got to be more, so you got to be more compassionate, more. Like I said, just treat them good, treat them with respect. Be in their shoes, because at one point you wasn't their shoes, and most likely you was working with the same people you're managing now. So now they're thinking to themselves that, oh wow, so now he's just, he's a manager now, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be different, so it's even the attitude becomes different, the way you treat each other, even after work could be oddly, whatever. So like I said, to each their own, but like I said, I'm just saying this as as an opinion or advice, or however you want to take it. Trust me, in this world, there's so many unfairness. There's so many there's crazy things happening right now, even as we speak. We like all around the world, and I mean, people are doing like horrendous things, heinous, and it's crazy. So if we contribute to that, to that negative lifestyle, then we're no better ones to the people that are the ones are doing it. So the way we change that is by being be humble, having a good heart, and doing the right thing, to anyone. Okay, like I said, we don't pick and choose who we should be nice to. Okay, we just do it. You know, because if you do that, so all that goodness is gonna come back to you. So like I say, you're always gonna be blessed. You're always gonna have everything that you need. Okay, so if you get the people what they need in a timely manner, then you get what you need in life. So that's how I see it. Okay, so enough of this. Just disrespecting people. Or even in general. And I mean, not only in the working environment, but in life in general. Outside of that, just treat people with respect. The same way you want people to respect you. Okay, because I'm sure you do. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want people disrespecting you. So definitely, don't do it to other people. Just be honest. Be kind. Be helpful. Be humble. Be spontaneous. All that stuff. Just like I said. So not in regards to to the work environment. I mean, doesn't matter doesn't matter what kind of job you have. Whether it's retail or corporate, or military, whatever. Just treat people with respect. I mean, I understand if your bosses tell you that you have to be that way, but come on. I'm pretty sure they don't tell you to be disrespectful, or they don't tell you to be, be complete, be complete, eyesore or whatever. Just mind you, you're all what they see, so you're all what they look up to at the end of the day. So and they want like, if they want leadership, they look to you. Okay, if they want advice on something, most likely they look to you. Okay, they'll ask you because you're the one leading them, so they figure that you don't know. If something goes wrong, they want to depend on you. So, but if you're completely opposite, of nice, supportive, then your team's like, they'll be scared of you. Not scared, but like they won't deal with you. Like they'll do every possible way to not deal with you. Instead, they might go over your head, which is probably the most probable way of happening. They go over your head, so they'll tell like your boss, like who's barely there in the first place, tell them what's going on. But meanwhile, why all these complaints, troubles, or concerns should be going to you, and not to the guy above you. Okay. So like I said, if you want your team to respect you, if you want your team to I'll say confide, because it could happen, to confide in you, to trust you, that you must do these things. Okay, you have to like if you're somebody who's already doing things that they're supposed to, then now's the time to start. It's never too late. It's always like it's never too late to change and to make. Because at the end of the day, it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit, the people around you, whether you work with them, live with them, all that stuff. So, remember, the change starts with you. Okay, and I said this before. If you don't like what you see, then make that change yourself, and then for sure, others will follow. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much my take this time on this. Just a few additives. So now approaching the end of this video. So now I'm going to reveal what I was doing behind the scenes, or what I want to call it, and the reason why I was making videos frequently. So here's the thing. Well, here's a hint. When I did a video with Hugo, which was he has a YouTube channel, which we did a collab about 3-4 months ago. which is also in my YouTube page. So you can definitely check it out. There's 2 videos of that. Yeah, so his name is Hugo. He's an Air Force officer, which he's retiring, I believe, in about a year or so. So I mentioned it on that video, that what it was doing. Actually no, it's on his. I think it's on his video. So if you want to see that video, you get to go to his channel, your military money. So I'll put that in the link in the bottom. So I mentioned it in that video. So pretty much I was saying that, I actually saw myself, being in the military. But I was deciding between the Air Force, even though I mentioned the Air Force in the video, but after that, I should have been more open-minded, because you never know, opportunities just come knocking. So I was deciding between Air Force and Army, and so then with more research, even though I kind of knew already, but remember the military changes all the time. There's always new things happening. So yeah, so I had to continue my research, make sure I get the exact day-to-day information. So anyway, so I did my research and everything. So I saw that the Army was it's a better fit for me for the time being. So that's what I was pursuing. So it happens that I was studying for that. I was studying for to take the ASVAB test, entry into the military. So I've been doing that. I was doing that. So this past month, I wasn't making videos. I was actually doing that. I was studying for that. Because I couldn't be distracted. I couldn't. So I had to focus on that because I took the practice test, and it's not as easy. It's tough. Even though some of the stuff, the actually is pretty much like high school stuff, but I've been at high school for like about 12 years. So all that stuff, I got rusty on. So yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't I was making videos, because I was studying the ASVAB book that I purchased for the test. And this morning I took the test for the second time. The first time I took it exactly a month ago. Okay, and I failed it, but I was passed it, but I failed it by 3 points, because you need a 31 to get into the Army. 31 points. So I took it for the second time this morning, and I passed. Okay, I passed. I scored a 35. I wish would have scored higher, but but plus because I was also on crunch time, so because they time you, in that test, so you gotta pace yourself, So and the last thing I wanted to do is just guess my way through it, which I had no choice but to guess my way through it, because certain questions like that I really didn't know, so I did my best to answer it, so whatever. So yeah, so I passed it. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. Also nervous because because like I said, the military is a whole different transition, whole different life, whole different world. But I'm looking at the big picture. The things I want to get out of it. And yes, I'm conscious about what's happening around the world right now. This whole thing with North Korea, and also other nations, that might pop up, But the way I see it, in life, okay, remember the whole world is potentially dangerous. Well, it is dangerous. So anything can happen, So by me being in the military, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna deploy or whatever. I might deploy, but I wouldn't necessarily be in that dangerous situation. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with my head high, with positivity, with humility, and just do what I have to do, make the best of it, and take advantage of of all the opportunities that comes with it. So yeah, so that's the big news, the big secret we keep it from you. So hopefully the news is exciting, for all of you. It's certainly it is for me. So yeah, so that's it for this video. That's all I have to share with you guys. Thank you so much. I know this video is almost 20 minutes long. I'm sorry, but I just because I'm sort of combining the video, guess the two topics or whatever. So yeah, so thank you. So those of you that are watching up to this point, thank you. I really appreciate it. Like I said, guys, I do this for you guys, because because it certainly helps me, get my views across, get my opinions out there. So I want to relate to somebody, who also shares my ideas, who shares my opinions as well. So it's always good, to hear from you. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, God bless. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, stay positive. Don't let anything stop you. You do what you got to do. You follow your dreams, follow your goals, write them down, recite them every day. Exercise, eat healthy, and all that stuff. So with that note, I will leave it, and I will see you in my next video. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Good day.